Hello, I'm David Martin. I'm here to present the town's proposed capital budget for fiscal year 2025, which begins on July 1st. Article 5 covers medium-sized one-time expenses, mostly capital items. Before we get to the individual items, I wanted to cover what free cash is, since it's proposed to use free cash to fund this article. Free cash is the portion of the town's funds that serve as a reserve and a buffer from year to year. It's accumulated mostly from when the town manager underspends the budget from previous years. That's usually some hundreds of thousands of dollars each year. Because the amount varies from year to year, it isn't reliable enough to spend on recurring operating expenses, such as salaries. So we use it for one-time expenses, like the medium-sized one-time items in this article. Maintaining a healthy reserve as per Finance Committee guidelines is critical to the town getting favorable interest rates when it borrows. Now let's go over the individual items. Item A covers smaller day-to-day road safety improvements for our sidewalks and intersections. Larger road safety items are covered in Article 6. The current breathing apparatus that our firefighters use to enter smoke areas have reached the end of their useful lives. Item B covers half of the replacement cost of all the SCBA units. The other half is being covered by a public safety fund established when the Avalon apartments were built. We need 2 to 3 new cruisers per year to cover normal replacement. Item C covers those costs for the police department in fiscal year 2025. Older vehicles are more expensive to repair and are out of service more frequently. Many millions of dollars are needed over the next decade for upgrades to our facilities. Item D allows the town to begin to advance several projects, mostly to be used for design expenses. We'll be back to town meeting next year with specific project proposals. The Massachusetts Department of Revenue requires that the assessor's office inspect all taxable properties in the town every 10 years. Traditionally, Acton has done this in a large project like this one every decade. However, after this project, the plan is to transition to inspect 10% of the parcels each year as part of the operating budget, so we shouldn't need this big project again. In order to obtain a fireworks vendor, we have to plan for the 4th of July more than a year in advance. Item F covers $35,000 for fireworks on July 4th, 2025. The total cost will be about $50,000. The town will seek donation for the remaining amounts. Thank you for supporting these one-time capital expenses for public works, public safety, and public celebrations. The Select Board recommends Article 5.